What is good, everybody? Putting in some more work on Goon's House of Doom 2 here. Yeah, so last time we fixed the map system, and I can show that off real quick like. Tonight, I don't have like super solid ideas for what I want to do. I do want to take a look at the codebase as it stands right now and refactor it a little bit. Specifically, I kind of pointed this out last dev stream, but wow, that is taking a long time to launch. Anyway, that aside, yes, now we got the map actually shows the player's position properly. Yeah. So, good stuff. And that works for every room, whereas before it worked for none of the rooms previously. Well, it's not perfect. The problem is, we tried to center it so that, like, the center of the icon is the center. Maybe we could fix that first, actually. I bet I can fix that. That's exactly why, like, they never quite reached, like, the edge of the map if you're going this way, but then if you, like, turn around, you're suddenly, like, outside the map. It's because, like, it's, like, biased towards, like, wherever you're facing. Or I guess it's biased towards, like, downwards? I'm not even sure. Yeah. I wish there was, like, a convenient way to debug that. There might be. I'm not exactly sure. But, regardless, it's definitely, like, off-center in some way. And I feel like that's something we could potentially fix with just, like, the UI settings on wherever that scene is. Not even the park map, but, like... Oh, do I have, like, a separate icon per map? I guess I do. But yeah, like, this guy. We tried centering it, and that made things, like, a lot worse, so I don't think that's the solution. It's also an odd number of pixels, so that is quite unfortunate for, Oh, no, you can center it. Okay, wait. Does this just work? I feel like I tried this and something, like, terrible happened with the icon instead, but... maybe this actually just works. Oh, I think it didn't handle rotation very cleanly, and I think it's because we weren't able to get, like, a full center on it. Okay, so far, so good. So now we're at the edge. Looks like it's exactly the same. Yeah, like the same problem has persisted. So I'm wondering if like an offset would make sense. But yeah, in reality, I don't know. I don't know why that's happening exactly. Oh, either way, that didn't change anything, so let's undo all of that. But anyway, that's what we worked on last time. It mostly works. It works good enough for now. I suppose we'll have to revisit that at some point. But now what I'd like to do, so currently the player class kind of handles all animation stuff, and I'm thinking like, nice name, Gooner. Get the fuck out. How you doing, Dr. Chicken Salad? My name got forcibly revoked by Twitch. Still pending my appeal. Talk to me in like a month when they've rejected it without comment. And I'm still stuck as Mr. Redacted in Watch. My name is not Dr. Dick and Salad. Did not say that. Did it sound like I said that? Anyway, as I was saying, I'm looking to, did not sound like that, I'm sorry. Oh, gotcha. Anyway. So I'm looking mainly at kind of just refactoring stuff tonight. I don't know, we could go through, like I made a task list a while ago, I don't even know, I don't have that pulled up right now. And now Trello's gonna log me as the wrong guy. No, never mind, there we go. It is not Google. It does not constantly want me to, like, not use the Mr. Goon username for whatever reason. That Google constantly swaps me to my, like, actual Google account whenever I have any document open, even if I've never, like, even if my normal account doesn't have access to that file or whatever, it's like, nope, you want to be this guy. It's like, cool. Good job. Yeah, like other stuff, I don't know. I guess revamping the player death code might be a good thing too to look at. Maybe we'll do that tonight? I'm not sure. Enhance the map system. Oh yeah, showing puzzles and stuff. We could start laying down infrastructure for that. I don't know. That's just like... I don't know, I'm hesitating to refactor right now because I do actually have other people looking at this code, but that's also why I want to refactor it, because right now the player class is doing a lot of stuff. But anyway, yeah, so the player just has like a reference to the animation tree here, and then it kind of just like constantly sets these variables here. And what do we got here? Yeah, so each time like a weapon gets equipped or unequipped. Now this will take a lot of code out of the player class, which is good because this thing, I mean, it's not unwieldy, but it definitely is doing too much. Yeah, actually, having the player class have a reference to this new theoretical class that I have, and then calling something like this, I think is totally fine. Rather than just directly manipulating the animation tree. Now I'm not sure, though. It's also rather odd that, like... I don't know, I feel like the player status shouldn't get, like, modified by other stuff. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely also kind of weird that it's just, Oh, even this is weird, too. So I have each equipped, or each weapon has its own, like, call to the audio manager. And it's just making different calls based off which one it needs. I guess that is workable. What the heck? Why is this defaulted to negative? That just reads so weird. Add ammo, and then there's no parameters. Oh, right. Yeah, that's just some simple code for unlimited ammo. Cool. Okay, that's all relatively normal stuff. It's just add ammo is not... not really what I want to call this. Okay, so this doesn't get overridden by any subclasses, and it's not implementing anything from any of its parents' classes. Do we even call this elsewhere? Oh yeah. Oh duh, yeah, for stacks and stuff and reloading and whatnot. Okay, well, that's fine. I think I don't want a default here, though. That's all. Because this just reads weird. What is this note? I mean, obviously. Like, I could make a subtract ammo, but I don't know. That reads just fine. There's no need to add a whole other method just for the sake of it, because all that's going to do is just make another call, and then that's just, you know, cluttering up the call stack, performance-wise. And again, it's not like you're constantly firing a weapon in this game, but So a stupid unoptimization to make something like 1% more readable. Now, what I just did I think is a good idea, rather than just having a default that is -1. So if you call add ammo, it just takes ammo out of it by default. That makes no sense. I don't know why I did that. Okay, to some degree here, I'm thinking like, instead of like add ammo and play SFX, what if we just call like some method called like onfired? Now I am adding another layer into the call stack. But I think that cleans up like the separation of concerns here, because like the weapon should only care about doing the weapon stuff that it needs to do. Whereas like this is like orchestrating everything. Well, the weird thing about that, though, is that... So that now we check, like, the hit scan. I guess, what do we do if we don't check hit scan? Oh, yeah. We don't even have code for that yet. I feel like this probably should just happen inside of the, yeah, okay, we should give the collider to the equipped weapon when we call, fire weapon or whatever. And then it can deal with that if it wants to. Wait, no, what the hell is the hit scan ray? Oh, okay, that's a ray coming out of the player. It shows which way they're facing. Right, yeah, okay. So yeah, no problem, we just give it that. I mean, hell, we can give it the direct hit scan thing, even. Yeah. I'm getting more and more on board with this idea. Oh, this is just a weird call entirely, right? I feel like, yeah, that really shouldn't be checked here. Well, the player status is like a static entity that we could keep referencing, I guess. Wait, so this is just another, like, condition here that I don't even need. Is this, like, way too loud? Hold on a second. No, we're good. It's definitely a little loud. I might turn it down just a little bit, but... It's not that loud for you guys, I know, but... Oh, shoot. Well, this is jank anyway. Shouldn't this just have a reference to the player inventory on it? Because that's part of the same thing. So at that point, I almost think, like, we only call this here, I'm pretty sure. Let's double check here. Yep, correct. Yeah, we could even just make this like an internal or like a protected method rather than its own thing. Yeah, it also would clean up like all of these calls because we wouldn't need to make these like endless chains of like player status dot equipped weapon dot blah. We would just be like blah. There's not even like we are the weapon at that point. The weapon should be in like handling all of this. Yeah, so this as like a initial thing, I think is okay. And then the other thing, checking the player status to see if there's ammo in the whatever weapon this is, I think is fine. Yeah, this is a weird one because it's like, all right, what situation would the equipped weapon be null here? I mean, I guess I just check that up here, right? Actually, that should just be part of can shoot, right? It's not, apparently. Do we call this anywhere else? No. It's only used in this calculation. I think that's like a fair condition, like you can't shoot if you don't have a weapon. And then this just needs to go. And then we'll just take get ammo greater than 0 or whatever in our weapon method. Here, let's get this started here. Okay. I'm just gonna take literally all of this, and then we'll deal with the errors one by one. I'm wondering, like, okay, so, like, if we have, like, a knife weapon or any sort of melee, which we don't have to, I guess, but I'm wondering if this will become more complicated because stuff like that would be more closely tied into, like, the player itself and not so much the overall, like, object, I mean. Or not like, the weapon itself at that point. Okay. I'm trying to think of like how we handle like other non-hit scan stuff. I mean, I guess I'm maybe gold plating here because I don't even need to worry about that yet. Let's call it this instead. Back to the player. You know what? We'll just call this shoot weapon. I don't... Like, they may not all be guns, so, like, might not make sense, but also, like, fire weapon doesn't make sense for a knife anyway, so we'll just keep consistent with the wording that I've been using. So first things first. Get ammo. It's less than or equal to 0, then return. Don't ask me how ammo would get less than 0, but whatever. Okay. Now, player status .weapon has ammo is no longer needed, because we're just doing that here. Yeah, that seems fine. Okay, and then that check has just been done up above, so we can get rid of this. Oh. Okay. Never mind. We do need an if-else here. Okay. Ammo's greater than 0, then do this, else... Oh man. That's a... What the heck? Oh, so this actually invokes a call to get the player inventory. Incredible. So we actually do like a node lookup. That's nuts. This is the only place we call has ammo and inventory, right? Yeah. What if we just like require the player inventory as like a parameter so we don't need to keep like doing this stupid lookup every time you fire a weapon? So we can even temporarily just do this and then like pass that in. Oh, we also call that from here, don't we? Sure do. Okay. Oh yeah, and then that's all fine too. That's crazy that like we're doing this in multiple places. Well, I guess that's specifically when you're out of ammo that happens. Or when your gun directly is out of ammo is what that check is right there. So we are the equipped weapon, so literally anywhere it says this, we can just replace it with nothing, I'm pretty sure. But I'm a little scared to do a blanket, like, replace like that, so let's do this instead. I think we do need add ammo to be, that needs to be public because we call that when we're, like, messing with the inventory UI. Like if you're doing a combine with an ammo box on your gun. Actually, well, hell, I don't even need to call add ammo -1 here. Do I? I don't know. Yeah, I guess I do, because then it has this, like, safety net in there. That's fine. It's not really, like, a problem or anything. Okay. So, if we just require the player inventory, we can just get that outright. And I think the longer term... so the weapon wouldn't have a reference to this, but whatever calls shoot weapon. So I guess player, like, literally should have a reference to inventory, don't they? They don't. What the hell? Oh, no. Inventory is, like, not... shoot, that's right. That's the thing that's, like... No, it's under the player. Yeah, no, you can have a reference to this. Why do I not? Like, okay. Player status being the root spot for, like, all of the, like, information about what the, like... player's state is in the game is good, and then I think like having the player be the nexus of all operations of the player, so it works obviously very in tandem with the player player status, but they do have two distinct responsibilities, which is why one of them is like a static class that just runs during the entire runtime, whereas the player itself is like a malleable object that could be easily like constructed and disposed. Is just there to control the player whilst in that scene. And the UI is a part of that. So for example, we even have a reference to the UI screen, so like why not put the player inventory in here? Oh yeah, I guess we don't have any of that code anymore. Now, I'm gonna get an obnoxious number of hits from this call right here. That's okay. We get the inventory non-stop. It's a nightmare. But hey, that's what we're doing right now. We're making things better. Okay. Yeah, well, those places make sense. The player status ones, I think, what I'd like to do is just straight up, like, find all of these instances and, like, make whatever's calling this give me an instance of player inventory, and then that thing can have a reference to the player inventory. Or it could even do get node at its creation time, which would be just like infinitely better than constantly doing these like get node calls. At least I'm assuming, because I'm not really sure. I'm gonna assume it works similar to Unity in that like doing like a find object in Unity is like a really nasty performance thing to put in your like design pattern. I can't imagine that Godot has magically figured out how to make that like less gross. Because I mean, you're effectively, no matter how efficient like whatever algorithm you're using to do it, like you have to go through all the objects in the scene and like pull a memory reference. Like that can't, like fundamentally, I don't think that can be like efficient. Maybe it can. I don't know. Maybe some wizards out there that have really optimized the hell out of this thing that a lot of game designers constantly use in their code. Having said that, I can do better, so let's do better and leave it at that. Okay, so this will require a player inventory. Yeah, so don't even bother calling this one. And then this should be the only place that we ever call... Oh yeah, shoot, I need to do this too. Yeah, we're gonna need to make a... Oh man. Is this gonna mess with, Ooh... No, there we go. Why did it... What? No, this is a generated... Ah. I was gonna say, why did it find like 80 of these? Now I understand. Okay, I guess I'll go over here and find it just in the file browser. Where the hell is my pistol class, chat? Oh, it's under items. Yeah, so this thing doesn't have a start. Hopefully that's okay. Okay. So in ready, we will grab an instance of the player status. Everybody loves this object. Everybody has a copy. Why not? Oops. It'll be worth it in the long run. Yeah, so I think modifying that from a weapon standpoint is totally fine. I will need the players... Well, that might get slightly revamped as I rework this animation stuff, but still. Hey, what's up, Turner? How's it going? Yes, then we'll also need... Not hit scan. I think this is just a Ray 3D. Yeah, Raycast 3D. Cool. That is all happy now. Very good. Yep, that's fine. Just get rid of the underscore. And then we'll need the animation tree, but this is actually going to change, so... Tree. Just tree. This is all debugging code that I have not needed in a while, so let's do this. Oh dear god, I did not get rid of all of the player status dot equipped weapon dot whatever. It's okay. So if it is hit scan, cool. And I think the only place I call these two is from here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. So these will be two real easy ones where I just add in, okay, this now has a parameter. I'm not getting the player inventory barbarically anymore. I should have left the to-do for myself there, if I'm being real. I mean, I guess at that part, I could have just called this, right? And no, it's not worth it. Player not interact. Player inventory. Player inventory. Then we get rid of inv and just replace it. Cool. That is all good. Now it's asking for the player inventory. No biggie, we got it. Okay, now we need to pass all these parameters in from the player, because it's not doing that right now. Give it the player inventory, give it the ray cat, hit scan ray, whatever the hell, and give it your animation tree, even though I'm gonna change that in just a second. How do I plan to storyboard? So as a matter of fact, I actually did an outline for the story earlier today when I was meeting with Shortcake Carly. We have the major flow of the story set up now. She is going to work on a proper storyboard of like some visuals for things that will happen based off what we talked about. Spoilers, it's going to be a very classic survival horror type flow to the story. We're structuring things in a 3-act structure. You know, there'll be sort of like a mysterious threat that the protagonist encounters in the first act. Second act, they spend learning more about what's actually going on. Third act, stakes get raised, hero saves the day, etc., etc. So cool, that's what's up. Hell yeah. Teamwork makes the dream work, as they say. Okay, so this is good now. This should all just work the same. I guess let's test it. I've done nothing here. I have just refactored things so that they're... I guess I made it a little more efficient, but, whatever. Ah. Darn it. We do use get ammo somewhere else. I guess in item slot. It didn't show up when I searched earlier. I mean, I guess this can also be public. Oh yeah, it will need that, because it needs to know. Yeah, okay, no. Alright. Worth a shot, but whatever. Shouldn't this be... I guess it's a virtual method, so we could do it like that. I feel like this should just be like a property, not a method, though. And there's like a protected like boolean that's on the object and defaults to false, but could be overridden by like a subclass. Maybe. I don't know. Well, regardless. I think get ammo, it makes sense to have that be public, because, yeah, just like any other, oh, wait, shoot, that, wouldn't that mess up other stuff, too? Oh, no, it wouldn't mess up other stuff, because it's not exactly the same as quantity. Alright, let's see if shooting still works. I'm gonna test all 3 aspects of it. I hope I chose normal difficulty, because I need an ammo pack. Oh yeah, I added no clip last time, I forgot about that. It's not working. What button did I make no clip? Not finding anything. Well, wait, where's the ammo? Hold on. Surely I picked it up by now. Are you for real? What is this hitbox? There we go. Give me the gun. Whoa, holy shit. Okay, not causing errors when I try to shoot without equipping the gun. That's good. Check between scenes as well, because that'll be a thing. God damn it. Did I shoot? I didn't shoot. Oh, I can't shoot. Ooh, we're getting errors. Okay. Screwed something up. Oh, I didn't... Yeah, I know what I did wrong. I forgot to actually assign the player inventory. Ahi. You are the inventory, right? No, you're not. What are you? Oh, it's right there. Oh, right. The UI for the inventory is not the same place where I store the actual, like, inventory class. That's just, like, an empty object that I have down here. Yeah. Cool. Okay, now that should actually work instead of not working like it just did. Oh, I also need to then go hunt down some more instances where we're just grabbing player inventory when we don't need to be doing that. When we can just set a reference to it instead of, like, this nonsense. Okay, genuinely, I need to know what fucking key this is. It's driving me nuts. Input map. Oh, F1. Why did I make it the F keys, chat? Nyum. Holy moly. Well, that's not good, chat. Went off screen. I do find it kind of funny that just because of the way I set the player up in this game, they don't... The no-clip resets when you re-enter a room, because, like, every instance of the player is, like, a new one. Oh, is this bug still here? I didn't even check. So it used to be if you, went between rooms, it would, like, mess with your equip flag. Looks like I fixed that, because my weapon is still equipped. No, wait, it was this room specifically, wasn't it? I probably fixed this bug. Hey, Hungry Panda. Okay, I did not fix this bug. Or at least animation-wise, it's wrong. Oh, I see an error message, though. How's it going, dude? The weird thing is that remains, like, a bug. Alright, we'll look into that in a second here. Okay, this note data thing has been happening. It's not related to whatever error is happening. At least I'm, like, relatively certain. Because it happens when you go into this room, not when you go in the other room. That we could look into, too, because I don't love that there's just errors being thrown, but it doesn't even seem to affect functionality, so I'm not, like, that worried about it. Been a while I was like, watching game dev? Heck yeah. Right now I'm kind of just doing some refactoring, because I want to rework how, like, the animation code works, thus my stream title. But I also want to rework some other, just general stuff. So,
sorry, hi.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah, enjoy. Awesome's in the background. Anyway, so right now what I'm working on is the weapon system. I'm trying to move the logic out of the player class and into the actual logic of the weapons. That way I can override it easier for weapons that work differently. Okay, so I'm still getting an error when I try to fire the weapon. Might be the same weapon. Yeah, it's null reference, so that's not good. Oh, do you need something?
Did you eat?
The chocolate bars?
No, the gummies.
I had none of the ones in the bag. Are they empty?
Oh, I can't find it.
It's in the bag. The bag that's, like, in front of you.
No, don't worry about it.
Oh, wait, the ones you made, you mean?
No, the ones that we broke, couldn't get it open.
Oh, yeah, the ones that didn't have any of the stuff off my diet. Yeah, I finished those off, sorry.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just making sure I'm not going crazy.
Yep.
Hi, chat.
Weed fiend.
You're a weed maybe.
They'll never know. Anyway, shoot, what was I doing? Oh yeah, so we still have a null reference here. I got distracted, unintentionally gaslighting my fiance. Should this not be null? Why is this null? This shouldn't be null. Weapons abstraction? Yes. What have I done wrong here? So, here's the weird thing. I started with a fresh save file, so player status definitely should have been initiated by the time this gets called. Unless this just didn't get called. Which is probably what's happening. Oh, I know what's happening. Oh god, this is gross. Okay. So when you have an item in your inventory, it's not really operating off of this code. This is probably why I set it up the way I did initially. Yeah, so it's not... The instance that you picked up in the room, it is running this code. But then, once it's in your inventory, like, it'll be that same class for the duration of as long as you're in that room. But once you leave that room, the data manager class essentially like recreates a fake item to just so that there's like a reference to something to put in your inventory. And I'm guessing the way it does that, the blueprint it works off of to create to like instantiate a new copy, probably goes around like having this ready function trigger off here. Either that or I just used the wrong class entirely. Let me double check before it's a silly issue like that. Nope, public override void ready. That is what I meant to use. It's uppercase, right? I mean, it auto-completed. There's no way. It wouldn't, yeah, it wouldn't let me override it if it wasn't, like, something from the class. Alright. Cool. That's all good. So I guess all I gotta do... Yeah, we'll just go ahead and... this is the part of this OST where it, like, plays... Yeah, it plays all of the rank musics, like, back-to-back, and it's like a 5-second little ditty. This is jank as well, but, like... I mean, we could just get an instance of it. It's not even like that's an expensive call to make. Well, we'll do that. Because player status itself is a global thing that is basically it gets created as soon as the game starts, and then it doesn't go away. So it's there across like every scene, and all this call is doing is just giving you the one instance of itself back. So that shouldn't be expensive in any way. You're just passing a memory address around. Yeah, it's not like the thing we did with the inventory, because that was actually, like, looking up an instance of the player inventory every time you called into this. Just janky as heck. Alright, if I get rid of this guy, I think we're all good there. That would explain why that thing doesn't have a ready method. I've probably tried to use that for similar things before and then just gotten burned by it. Then I'm like, ah, screw it. Guess I just won't use it. Alright. But yeah. This seems like a good thing to do. The thing should be working now, but I mean, let's test it, I guess. I should have saved. Eh. I'm glad I added no clipping to this game. That's going to make debugging stuff a lot faster. Even if I don't have a good solution for it for slopes yet. Give me the ammo, please. Alright. I don't know why I keep going into different rooms, although it does seem to be exposing bugs, so maybe it's a good thing. Let's see. Okay, I can shoot again. Shooting has been restored. Now I'm gonna go in this room because this messes with like some of the animation flags, and I'm curious if this is also a facet of what's wrong with the gun right now. Ironic that it breaks on like the only room of this demo that has enemies in it. Yeah, so it's like it's still equipped, and I bet this will even work. No, it didn't shoot. Interesting. Yeah, it didn't even take my bullet. Alright, but if I unequip and re-equip, some errors went off also. So now it works. I am using C# and Godot, yeah. It works pretty well. Haven't had any issues with it yet. Alright, combining ammo into the stack, does that still work? It sure frickin' does. Now, let's test the other functionality out. Oh yeah, it's not, okay, I didn't even think to test that, but that works, good. You can't, like, spam your ammo away. Like, it doesn't take an extra bullet if you try to press shoot while it's still doing the animation. Okay, so now if I press shoot, I should reload the gun, and I don't have an animation for that yet, so it'll just reload. Cool, it took the last 4 bullets. Now I can shoot again. Now I shouldn't be able to shoot because we're out of bullets. Yep, the animation does not play, the ammo doesn't go down any further. Perfect. Alright, cool. Oh, there's one other thing I wanted to do in here. There we go. Just a little data sanitization. Walking the dog. All the sidewalks in my neighborhood are solid sheet of ice. Jeez. Yeah, it's pretty rough out in my neighborhood too. I also had to like drive across town yesterday because it was my dad's birthday. Which, love my family, but they don't live super close, unfortunately. And yesterday, as you can probably relate since you live nearby, weather was not the greatest. And yeah, like the parking lot of the restaurant we went to was like a solid sheet of ice. Even, yeah, outside right now, I'm pretty sure it's still a solid sheet of ice. I was gonna go out and get snacks earlier, but I realized it's the Super Bowl today, and, or whatever the heck I have to say instead of Super Bowl. To censor this in the video. I'm gonna get flagged by the NFL. I was like, shoot. The heck was I doing? I don't even know. Anyway, stay safe out there. Okay, yeah, so it'll update the player inventory. That's good, that's good. The animations are still working as intended. I think that's all good. I think I should push this. Oh, right, no, the other thing I wanted to do was... Forgot, it didn't have cable. Nice. Yeah, I honestly forgot until it was like this morning. Which is weird because like my coworkers are talking a lot about it, so I should have known on that front. Alright, there's gonna be some of these that I just can't easily replace with like an instance-based thing rather than the lookup. But hopefully I at least have this somewhat under control now. Okay, player status still has one that it's doing. Set inventory equip dirty. I bet you dollars to donuts. I can... Oh yeah, I can pass it straight through because it just comes from the weapons. Okay, even better. What? I mean, at that point, what the hell is this method even doing? But whatever. This could be static. Yeah, you know what? Screw this method. This has no business messing with the player UI anyway. Where's it doing that? Why does it call set dirty so many times? Oh, this is unrelated. Oh, crap. Okay, maybe this won't be so easy, actually. Okay. dot use item, and here's the other even more annoying thing about that is the regular use item does not need this. At least I don't think it does. It's weird that it doesn't set like the dirty flag on the normal one. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Oh my goodness. Why is this different for like everything? Oh yeah. Forgot about that. Why is it dirty? So weapon derives from like the item class, and like I just need this for specifically the weapons implementation of this method that's called use item, but use item has a generic implementation. Oh wait, no, it doesn't actually. Never mind. At the very least, like the other use of get use item is very detached from like needing to reference the UI. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's not so bad, because maybe all these could use that little refresh. I'm honestly not sure why this isn't a problem for the other instances here. Because, like, I know I added the... Oh, you know what it is? It's because in other instances, it will, like, delete the object when it's done with it. It's not that it needs to update the quantity. Because, yeah... Oh, yeah, so this will be a problem, just flat out. So I think I want to make something in the item class that will, like, do this refresher. Maybe it does then make sense to have, like, the player inventory pipe through this thing. Alright, let's get all references of calling this, which I think, yeah, only one place calls it, which is nice. Oh, and wait, player inventory calls it, so I don't even need to, like, add a new, like, variable in, I can just say this. Yeah. Dude, the Pizza Tower soundtrack goes so hard. Wait. Oh. Pardon me. Okay, now I need to go down every single... Oh yeah, I forgot that I set it up so that, like... the garbage item just sets your health to 40, whether it's lower than 40 or not. It just does that. Alright, so that method no longer exists. Right, I think I want to put this in the item class. That ought to do it. Yeah, you know what, actually... I guess? And then if I ever need, like, other dirty flags to get reset, then we'll just call those in here as well. It'll be like a one call, or like a one-stop shop for calling whatever we need. Oh, not that. Definitely does feel a little weird to, like, pass that in just for the sake of that guy. Like, just the weapons. But that does cover all weapons, so maybe I think it's not so weird. Yeah, there must just be something, in the UI that, like, handles refreshing, like, the individual slots for the, stuff that gets deleted. Kind of confused why the ammo thing isn't called inside this combine method. What the hell do we call this otherwise? Actual ammo added. Yes, I mean the UI is doing, or this is like the individual UI slot. It's doing all the addition stuff, I guess. Oh, right. Yeah. Because essentially this just works just like there's a generic implementation for quantity, so like stacking other stuff should actually work just fine. But this is like for ammo, and then like ammo into the gun just works through this, but then calls this weapon or this method specifically. Yo, the raid. Did my raid notification not go off? What's up with that? Sorry, y'all, we got scammed, I guess. I don't know why my raid notification didn't go off, but thanks for the raid, Big Boy Games. Do I have that, like, turned off or something? No. Alerts are on. Oh, well, that's weird. Oh, no, I know why. Okay. Also, thank you for the follow, I'm a Merlin. I need to rebind my account because I had to rename my username recently. That's probably screwed all that stuff up. It's going alright. I'm kind of just doing some refactoring right now in my game. Specifically right now, like, the player class was doing, like, everything in terms of, like, when you fire a weapon. And I'm updating that so that instead the weapon handles that implementation, and then that can be extended for specific weapons if I need specific weapons to work differently. Saw that change. What's the story behind that, lol? I don't have the full story yet. Basically, yeah, it was Wednesday. I tried signing in, or I went to Twitch and I wasn't already signed in for starters. And then when I put my login info in, it's like, oh, your username's been reported for being, like, sexual or inappropriate. And then I filed an appeal. It's still pending. We'll see. Obviously, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you guys know the story with my original username. I understand that in modern slang, yes, it does not sound great, but I literally have had this account longer than the term gooning has existed. Smell drama, please tell us why you to rename yourself. Yeah, so that's the short story of it. I don't, like, from the wording of the, like, screen I saw that was telling me my username was inappropriate, it seemed like it was a manual report by someone. But if so, I have no idea who. If it was someone that saw me in someone else's stream, was just browsing randomly on Twitch. Yeah. So, not that I care anyway. I don't really care, like... Because, again, they could have said, like, seen the username and said, oh, well, that sounds, you know, really inappropriate. I'm reporting this. Whereas, you know... I guess it wasn't necessarily with malicious intent is what I'm trying to say. But... in my appeal, I explained, you know, I get it, but I don't know, it's not my intention, and you can see it's not my intention from how old my account is. I'm hoping that they'll have some reason here, but we'll see. But yeah, I didn't even think about my alerts. It's funny, we did a whole ass stream on Friday. Anyway, thanks again. Oh yeah, I didn't even shout you out. Thanks again for the raid. How did your stream go? Oh, you know, the funniest thing about it, though, is my emotes, my emotes still say Mr. Goon on them. Like, they still have this prefix of Mr. Goon, so, like, okay, does this even matter to you guys, or... What am I working on? Oh yeah, sure. It's good. Bug fixing and multiplayer. Ooh, multiplayer stuff. Cool. It's always fun. I messed around. I have a little project I worked on a while ago. That was like a 3D Bomberman clone essentially, and I was using oh god, what the hell is the name of it? It's a very popular framework that works in Unity. I think it works in other engines as well, but Quantum? Yeah. Anyway, sorry, the answer of what we're doing tonight though. I'm not really adding too much. I'm kind of just restructuring my code to make it more efficient, and then also so it's a little more readable. Specifically, I'm trying to get animation logic out of my player class. Oh, I left some stuff here, didn't I? Oh yeah, shoot. Well, that's an actually quick way to see which ones I missed. What? Oh, okay. Key class hasn't been updated, so we gotta update that. What do you mean it doesn't implement the interface? Oh, I didn't save, that's why. I made a pretty invasive change right before that raid happened, so pardon me as I get myself reacclimated here. Okay, that's just a key, so I don't need to worry about that. Get rid of some extra useless using statements up here. Yeah, the juice is just an item, so item should have... Oh no, wait, no, it won't have its own implementation. Oh, I already updated it though. Yeah, okay. And then weapon is what we're doing this all for, so weapon's definitely been updated. Let's see. I'm also gonna try to fix some bugs, because there is just some random shit happening in my game all the time. I don't know why. But, so let me just show you guys with my little debug tool here. So the game like knows if you have your weapon equipped and has like an animation for that, and that's me like raising the weapon or whatever. This is like a Resident Evil style game for anyone that's never seen this before. And it remembers it between scenes, like you can see my weapon's still armed, still can aim it and everything, can even shoot it with no problem. But if I go in here, this room specifically, for some reason, suddenly... Oh wait, no, now it's working. What the hell? Maybe our restructuring fixed this somehow? But yeah, like, there's nothing special about this room, other than it has enemies in it, I guess, is the only thing different from the other two rooms. Like, there's items in it, it's not even like an itemless room. It's so weird. Agreed to the warning of vulgar content ahead. Did not expect an immediate ad for helping ED. Rip. Rip Max. It works, congrats. Whatever you did, it was good? Apparently so. I was just refactoring stuff. I didn't even make any, like, functional changes, or so I thought. Gotta love bugs like that. Oh, I know. Especially when it's just, like, inconsistent. Now, the one thing I will say is, it was consistently happening before this, so I think we fixed it inadvertently while fixing whatever else we fixed, but... The only, like, clue I have is when I enter this room, so this room is the only room in my, like, current little demo area that has a memo. It's actually right here. I can pick it up. Yeah, no, so, like... the error is related to that, but the error seems to have no actual, like, visible effect on the gameplay, and I also don't know how to fix it, because it's telling me something's null that, like, can't possibly be null. Like, it's the note itself telling me, like, oh, I was null when I, like, ran my ready method. It's very bizarre, but it doesn't seem to break. It has not broken anything that I can see, so I think we're just fine. Lady bit you? Wait a second, show me the book again? Oh yeah, sure. It's just some bullshit I wrote in 2 seconds. So many weird errors like that with multiplayer. Oh god, multiplayer, you're just adding like this whole layer of God knows what's gonna happen. I've never finished a multiplayer game, but I have worked on several in many different languages and frameworks. Hell, I even worked on one that wasn't, like, as my own engine, just raw C++. Sounds like a race condition? Yeah, it does. But it's like coming from itself. Hey, what's up, Yoshi? Yeah, this is my random memo. Not even remotely finalized writing, but yeah, I've also got, you can review your notes later. Oh yeah, I'm definitely doing this classic survival horror tank control style. Oh, sorry, doing the notes. Yeah, no, the writing is definitely going to be very much aligned with that classic PS1 horror cheesiness. Although I guess there are, to be fair, there are some like genuinely well-written PS1 games out there. So I guess more so Resident Evil on that front than like, I don't know, Silent Hill or something like that. I don't know why I said Silent Hill, whatever. I mean, it's the same approach I'm taking to the puzzle design as well. Like, none of the puzzles are going to be terribly complicated. It's just lorem ipsum for the next filter. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna commit this code, because this is now working. Shader. I didn't mess with the shaders, did I? Oh, the white space changed. I guess I'll commit that, whatever. Cause some nightmare of a merge conflict for someone else working on this. We do have other people in the code now. Nothing's been committed yet, but it's only a matter of time. Our good friend Int45H. He's gonna get the UI looking not like a complete crap that I've set up. Yes, this would be different now because we have a new parameter on the player. Hey, you guys can't see the diff I'm looking at. Just making sure I'm not passing in any code that I don't know, that I don't care about. Looks like we're good. Set up UN UPN. Wait. Isn't it just UNP, or is UPNP like its own thing, or is this a Ligma situation and I just fell for it? I get an invalid gateway. Oof. Anyway, committing this code. Yeah, okay. So, refactored firing weapons so that it happens on the weapon class. Also removed some references, some player inventory lookups. Oh, universal plug and play, gotcha. Sorry, I was thinking of like packet protocols. There we go. God damn. Like TCP and oh yeah, it's not UDP, it's UNP. Dude, I don't know my fucking networking. This is why I'm sticking to single player games, but Godspeed to you. Do enjoy and in spite of like literally everything I ever stream and make, I do enjoy multiplayer games from time to time. What am I doing now? Said that was something I wanted to do once I moved that code out. Oh, the animation. Okay, so we're gonna make like an animation class, or like a player animation manager or something. And that's kind of it's kind of gonna be like the inventory and item box like things, where it's just like a floating, like empty node on the player. And then that thing is gonna be the only thing that has access to the animation tree. That's how it should have been to begin with. But yeah, anyway. Player... Oh, wait, no. I just need a node 3D. I thought I was naming it. Player animation control. And I think that's what I'll name my class. I think I have a folder... I don't have a folder for animation. Wow. I mean, I can go into player. That's fine. Oh wait, hold on. Animation event handler. What the hell is this class? Is this in use? What the hell is this? Enjoy your cheese break, Turner. Recently finished the game? Congratulations. This looks like code I rely on. Yeah, whoa. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll leave that separate. I don't know where that's living, though. Oh, did I put it on the animation tree itself? Ew. Why did I do that? Ah, whatever, it's fine. You know, I actually like the name of this better. I just kind of named it that to match this, but, in fact, technically this should probably be called player inventory control, but, you know. Wanna take a look at my game? Sure, I could take a look at some point, if you link it here. I don't know if I'll pop it open right this minute, but definitely interested to see other people's projects for sure. Thank you, thank you. Oh, it's got an inload. I don't even need to download anything. Alright, well then, in that case, I'll just pull it over here. 1 second. Let me... You know what, we're gonna open up... we're gonna open up Brave browser chat. Don't ask me why I have so many browsers installed on my computer. It's for incredibly stupid, what the heck? No, stop! Dude, what the fuck? What is this video? It just started playing some random video. Oh no, I remember that now. My friend was getting me to watch some like random deep dive video. Anyway. Here we go. Boom. Rock mock. Just Q to build. Oh, is this like a wave defense thing? Do I... Oh, there we go. Inventory. Oh, I gotta collect the rocks. Ah. Sorry for the double music. Guys, oh, I can grab them from wherever. Let's build something. Oof. It looks like it's like loading those resources in real time, and I don't know if that's just me lagging or what with the No, I didn't mean to do that. Aw, man. Oh, that just gets rid of it. Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm guessing I can't get whatever that is. It looks like the click, like, deletes it. I don't know if I'm, like, doing that wrong or what. Yeah, that's just, unbuilds it, essentially. Oh, right. Right mouse to interact. There we go. Sweet. So now we got the ingots. Oh, but I need bronze ingots now. Give me the resources. Oh, I gotta melt iron. Aha. Oh, I'm out of ingredient. Oh, I see, the UI is not like updating. It's getting very confused there. Ah, I can't get the robot. We got the anvil. Anyway, cool stuff. Sorry. Pardon the little sidetrack there. Shader compilation? Ah, I see. Thanks for sharing, though. Player animation control. Yes, just give me this guy. Oh, I gotta put it on this class as well. Huh? Here we go. I don't know if we need that to be a node 3D. I can't imagine there's any particular properties of that versus just general node that this thing's gonna need. But I will need a copy of the animation tree, because this is now where that's gonna reside. GPU particles use shaders to render. Ah, Gotcha, gotcha. So let's go ahead and pass that guy in over here. Wait. Oh, never mind. I just didn't click it. Missed my click. Okay, cool. So right. Yeah, so that has a reference to that now. I don't know if I want just like a raw method you call that just says set this variable or whatever, or if I should be a little more like nuanced with the way I handle the animation tree, but alright, so we're gonna get rid of this tree ultimately. Voices of the Void. Is that another thing you've worked on, or looks definitely a lot different? So I. Oh wait, never mind. It's a completely different account. Cool, cool. I will give that a look-see at some point. I need to start. Okay, so I made this for my like PS1 marathon, where I've started like a tab where people recommend things. Because I'm thinking about adding some more stuff to it. I just need to do that with like general games. I should just add a tab to that on my like normal spreadsheet of games I've played. For like, here's some stuff that chat's recommended, because I have it in like a text document with like links to like the pages and stuff, but that could get lost so easily. All right, so I just deleted the animation tree. Yeah, honestly, just having like, again, this is weird because we're essentially just like making like a static layer, but I think some of these animation use cases that we haven't implemented yet are going to be more complex, and I can maybe just have a method for that and then have all the animation logic happen therein. What's up, Girl Chan? So real, PS1's so cool. Fuck yeah. PS1 is really cool. Man, playing all those games that I haven't played before, I'm realizing that the PS1 was like a definitively much harder console than the N64 was. Love SNES, PS1, and PC engine. Thanks for the follow, Merc. I need to get my stuff. No more Gooning. Want to talk about it? What's up? Finn is fine. Mike will do. Perfect. Thanks. Pardon my butchering. Also, pardon my all my notifications are not working tonight. Need to fix that, but I'm not gonna fix that right now. But yeah, no. I'm happy to repeat the same story, but effectively what happened with the Goon name is it got reported and Twitch staff interpreted that as inappropriate sexual username due to modern slang. I have appealed it, but I have not heard back yet. It's still pending. That is the very brief summary of what happened. Of course they did. Sorry. Yeah, it sucks. It's super not why I named myself that. But, you know, whatever. So I think we'll just do this. Isn't Goon like a creature? Yeah, or like I always use it as more of like a, you know, like a silly henchman, like the trope in like organized crime where they have their goons, you know. Minion, yeah, correct. I should rename myself to Mr. Minion and watch. I think it really sucks. Yeah, I mean, there's certainly God, I was gonna say the like douchiest sentence ever. Like, there's certainly more valid things to get upset about in the world, but it is a bummer. It certainly is annoying from my perspective. Something Awful Forms also used to call their members goons. Yeah, that's true, they did. Yeah, that took me back. Worth noting, a friend of mine had their nickname banned because they became an affiliate, and they managed to get it back. Oh wait, even after they became an affiliate, but they managed to get it back. That's cool. Yeah, again, I don't think this is like the right angle of argument from my perspective, but I did this anyway in my appeal. I mentioned like, hey, there's like, you guys have partnered streamers that have Goon prominently in their username, and there's like one random account I found when I just searched for Goon that's called Goon Jar, which like the other ones, you know, it's probably like not intended to be interpreted the way that it is in a modern context, but like, tell me what the fuck Goon Jar is supposed to be if not just something actually related to the slang. There is hope. Hopefully. It also won't, like, ruin my life if I can't get my username back, you know? It'll be fine. I may pick something alternative. I may just stick with Mr. Redacted and watch. I'm not sure at this point. Australia, we have Goon Bag. That's incredible. I love more and more things about Australia each day as I learn them. Their name is Fanny Slam? Well, that's super not good in Australia, right? Because instead of... That's the weirdest thing, too, that Fanny, like, in the US, at least, it means, like, your butt. But then in Australia, that means, like, your vagina. The Goon Wheel. Look it up, it's clean. Oh no, I believe you. It's just really funny the way that sounds. Although I am gonna look it up. What is a Goon Bag? Australia. Oh, it's boxed wine. Okay, that's a cool slang for that. Or Goon Sack. Unfortunate naming. Because tact. What the heck? 10 cups. The fuck is that? Incredible. I lost track of what the hell I was doing, chat. We were setting this guy up. Oh yeah, I was trying to get my player animation code. Oh, it's just called .set. Got it. I think this... Yeah, that has any variant. I mean, I guess... Maybe I do this instead, animation variable, and then just do, yeah, variant, there we go. That should work when you just... Well, here, not bool. Bool. Yeah, okay. It does... I didn't know if Godot would get whiny with, like, using a primitive, because primitives aren't... Like, they don't have inheritance in the structure like that, for example, like a string does. 10 different tabs open. Like, do you remember that from a few years back? Chat, you don't want to know how many tabs I have open. It's... That's not so bad. Let's see. What does the browser say? It's 15, you know. What's a primitive? So primitive, the best way to think of it is it's like the smallest like unit, or not smallest unit. It's literally anything that's not a proper class, and string is a weird rule because I actually don't know under the hood of C# how it works, but like in Java, for example, a string, like you don't have like a lowercase string in the way that you have like, you know, lowercase int, lowercase bool. I guess it's boolean in Java, but a string is actually just like a class. In C#, I think it's all like set dressing, and it is still like a class and not properly a primitive. But like primitives are basically like your base objects that have no functionality other than just like holding data. So like for example, like a byte would be, you know, one of those. Actually, I think byte is a type, right? Yeah. So byte, bool, int, long, yeah, any of these like names that would turn blue, with the exception of string, because string is actually like a tricky one. So yeah, like in and of itself, an integer doesn't do anything. Like there are methods you can call, and there is like a int32 class in C# that you can do like, you know, min between, or get the min value, max value, parsing the stuff, and whatever the heck else. Yeah, that's just a global like programming language term. Yeah, like types. But more specific than types, because like a variant, for example, well, a variant's a struct. Okay, that's just a whole other topic entirely. A struct is kind of like a class, but it's not. But I guess there is still like an inheritance structure under all of that. At least the way that, however the hell C# is working in Godot. I think with GD script, I don't think it's strongly typed, right? So like, none of this discussion is relevant at all. Like this is specifically just for like the C# interpreter or whatever the hell it uses in Godot. Okay, and then this guy's gonna need a reference to player animation control. Noted. Right on. No, it's like Python. GDScript is becoming strongly typed. It's just optional at the moment. Very good to know. Okay. Yeah, so for now, this is going to look like I basically just made a class for the sake of adding an extra method call here. It's not really like abstracting too much logic. But in the long term, there's going to be other animation stuff that we'll need for the game that, instead of just calling this set animation variable, we'll call like a whole class that's going to do a bunch of shit. Why is this mad? What? Oh. Yeah, no. I don't know why I made that a bool. So experimental stuff. Cool, cool. Interesting. Landscape generation. Oh, is that what your post was about? Nice. I gotta get brushed up on that kind of stuff. Like, I've done that in Unreal before. And maybe I've done some, like, 3D terrain modification stuff in Unity, but I'm blanking on any instance where I would have done that. I do have some cool, like, marching squares algorithm stuff I'm doing with my other project that I don't stream, where we have, like, planetary deformation as you use, like, drilling tools on it, essentially, is what we've got working right now. But that's 2D, not 3D, so it's not as crazy cool looking. Use a lot of PCG in general. Nice. Ooh, cool. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I have. So I just said Unreal. I have not touched Unreal in God. I don't think I've ever actually used the Unreal Engine as an adult. I'll put it that way. It was that was my first foray into 3D, and it started with like I had this giant like textbook, and it basically started by explaining how to do like mapping for like Unreal Tournament 2004, I think was the latest one back then. But then like as you got further in the book, like it actually went into like making a standalone game with the engine. Yeah, had a lot of fun with that. This is all pre-blueprint. Like, actually, I don't know. Maybe that was an option. If it was, I never got that far in the book. I guess I could check. I still have the book on my bookshelf upstairs. But yeah, we're talking old-ass Unreal Engine. So I know it's a lot cooler now. One of these days, I need to go play with it some more. It's hard to justify for any project I'm working on, though, because, like, you get a lot of firepower with the Unreal Engine, but like unless you have like at least a slightly large indie team, like it's just not gonna, I don't know, it seems like overkill in most situations. That's just my opinion. It's how I have arrived at using Unity in my other projects. We're doing Godot right now mainly because this was my like experimentation project to see what 3D in Godot looks like, and spoilers, I don't love it, but I do want to finish this project at least. Oh, you did a lot of VR. Oh, hell yeah. Dude, I made a VR game, which is currently out. Are my commands not working now? Using Unreal in 2004, yeah. Is Straylight not, did I just misspell my game? No. Game? Oh no, all of my stuff is broken right now. God damn. I had not graduated kindergarten. Yeah, I know, I'm a fossil. Whatever. game dev journey started a long time back in the late 80s. Hell yeah. Damn, you've probably seen some really interesting tech then. Imagine that'd be helpful. Oh, okay, gotcha. Very cool. Version of DirectX to manage DirectX and VB.net. Ooh. Damn. Quite an impressive resume there. They went on to C# and the XNA. I have messed with the XNA, or the XNA, with XNA framework, rather. Ooh. We need to pass this guy through instead of the other guy now, since we won't have access to the animation tree directly. Never got too far with an XNA project, but I did spend like a solid year on, I don't really know how to describe this game. It's like a tug-of-war type game, but like, if you've ever played the game Nidhogg or Nidhogg 2, then you know exactly the type of game I'm trying to describe. If you haven't, I don't know what other game I could point to that's like that. But it's like a platformer that is essentially a game of tug-of-war between two players. It's a fun time in game dev. I personally feel like it's the beginning of the indie game, being an indie game developer. Also, probably a really exciting, cool time to be around. As much nostalgia as I have for like older video games and even just the creation of them back then, personally, I probably would have hated it if I was like actually a game dev back in like the 80s or whatever and had to just completely work in assembly or whatever else. Because yeah, it's not like it wasn't until like the N64 PS1 era, Dreamcast era, when people started using C++ for game dev, right? I think that's right. Oh god, yeah, the oh my god, yeah, the XBLA era on the 360. That was like the golden era of indie dev, I swear. Having said all that, chat, I did once at an internship do like the most disgusting code I've ever written in my life. So like, I'm not gonna get into the details of like what this app was, but there was an app essentially that had a lot of like third-party DLLs that it worked off of. It's basically like an enterprise suite that we sold to customers as part of our service, and basically the companies we partnered with would give us a DLL to interface with whatever physical device our software was managing. And some of those companies, our company was trying to make a 64-bit version of our app, but we couldn't load the 32-bit DLLs into the 64-bit application. And some of those partners, we could like reach out to them and let them know like, hey, can you give us like an updated DLL? A lot of them already had some ready and stuff like that. But some of the companies didn't even exist anymore, or just weren't going to make a 64-bit version of the DLL. So the workaround that I came up with and partially implemented during my internship was using COM, of all things, to communicate between a secondary copy of the app running strictly to like talk to these legacy DLLs and then send the data across, doing all of the bit conversion between 32 and 64. This is fucking disgusting, but it worked. It's gross code. Also, I hate COM. COM is like the worst product ever created. I know it had a plethora of like useful things and probably still has a lot of like old ass software that's probably using COM extensively out there in the world. Maintaining our like banking mainframes and other shit like that. And other incredibly worrying applications. So you guys got me going today, apparently. What is COM? God, that's a Microsoft technology, right? It stands for Component Object Model. It's basically like a framework that was used for, God, it can do a lot of stuff, but basically like talking between apps is what I was using it for, at least. If you want to know the exact answer, here's the URL, but I got Twitch didn't ban Goon tokens. Oh yeah, Goon tokens and also Goon emotes. Like, Goon... Well, okay, that's a better Twitch, hold on. Hand Goon. That's still... Yeah, it still says Mr. Goon 1 for some reason. Oh yeah, I couldn't get rid of the number prefix for whatever reason. Hand Goon. It's a lot of Goon right there. Ooh. Yeah, sorry, I'm just making it, like... Said the word goon so many times just now. Supposed to be coding, but this is a good conversation? Hell yeah. I'm also very much enjoying this conversation. Glad you're here. Hell yeah, somebody using Fridgega. Love that stupid emote. Man. Goony Goon Goon. Now watch my account get nuked in 6 minutes. Hopefully not. For what it's worth, I think you need to get like manually reported, so you're probably going to be safe. Or anyone in here would be safe. Though to be fair, I don't even know, like, what the hell would Twitch do to anyone anyway if you like said something that was like sexually inappropriate and then like it didn't get moderated by whatever channel you were in? Would they even do anything? I feel like that's at the behest of whoever's running the stream, right? Yo, Ravier, thank you for the raid. Sorry, my raid notifications are not currently working. Tell me where the old school sorry, we're old school doing in Godot and Visual Studio. Most of the guys use VS Code. That makes sense. Yeah, so the irony is, I was using this over VS Code because I'm addicted to ReSharper and I love all the shortcuts you get with that application. I don't even have it fucking installed. Like, you can see, like, there's no ReSharper tab. So I don't really know why I'm still using Visual Studio. I have had trouble getting the syntax highlighting in VS Code with Godot, but I'm sure if I spent like 10 minutes with it, I'd figure it out. Like, it can't be some complicated issue. Not the frickin' Microsoft URL. Yes, also, hello, Raiders. Thank you again. I didn't shout you out. Hope your stream went well. I use Rider. I should give Rider a try, because, I mean, I love ReSharper. I'm sure their IDE is great. Nice, nice. As you can see, my username has been changed. We were just kind of talking about that. It has broken my alerts. I forgot to fix those, as well as other random shit. This might be my motivation. Okay, so I'm gonna self-report here, chat. I am still using Streamlabs even after like all the bullshit that they. I mean, to be fair, they didn't do anything illegal. It's just like annoying. It's essentially like they effectively like, you know, took open source software and then like sold it as a platform or whatever. Like, okay, sure, it's like it's not some unforgivable crime, but you know, worth potentially moving to like Streamlabs or not Streamlabs, God, Stream Elements, or even just using native Twitch notifications now that those are a little more robust. But I have been so lazy that I have not made the move, so I'm still on it, that's all. Spend a long period of time and create your own... Wait, what? Doing most of mine in GDScript now. Spent the last week converting a C# Godot project to GDScript. Interesting. Yeah, part of the reason, I mean, okay, a big reason why I have this in C# is this is actually a sequel. I guess you can tell because there's a 2 in the title. Sequel to a Unity project I made. We did it in like 1 month. I think I spent about 60 hours overall deving on it. Oh, the Twitch overlay, I could create my own. That is true. You should know... Oh, I can't run the game right now, but you should know what my UI looks like, though. I don't think I could make a good one. UI is not my strong suit. I'm a back-end dev through and through. Okay, well, yeah, there you go. It's my fantastic title screen. I have done... I do use my own randomizer app for some random uses on stream, which also has crap UI, but it's functional. House of Doom. Oh yeah, also, I guess, I don't think I'm gonna call this Goon's House of Doom 2. I'm gonna probably call it Goon's Museum of Doom. Because, first off, who cares about the random, like, month-long hackathon I did? Second, like, this is just so much more effort overall. Oh yeah, the other reason I'm using C# over GDScript is, I don't... But from my understanding, at least, C# is like hand over foot more performant than GDScript. At least in I think there's like one operation that GDScript does faster, but it's like a really niche one that's not commonly utilized. House of the Dead X Doom, people would go crazy for that. Yeah, they really would. I'm sure there's got to be a good example. I guess Blood is maybe the closest example I could think of off the top of my head, where you have like Doom, but like even more. I know there's also like Brutal Doom, but that's a mod, right? It's not like an official version. But like, yeah, Doom, but just even more intense and brutal in the way that like House of the Dead is. Man, we played Typing of the Dead, like, that wasn't last year, I think that was 2 years ago. It was a fun time. The game is good. Yeah, so I think for now we'll set the animations that way. Yeah. Cool. On the rails light gun. Isn't there a Doom that's like an on the rails light gun type game? Maybe like Doom, but I think that'd be cool. Fair enough. Alright, I think everything should compile now. I need to assign the player... I need to give the animation control to the player, otherwise it's going to throw null references. There we go. But I think otherwise we're good, because this guy has the animation tree. Player no longer has a reference to the animation tree. And the animation tree has its own stuff, but that's okay. It needs that so it can do the signal finish stuff. Cool. Yeah, so let's make sure our animations all work now. I'm gonna retest that bug and see if it happens. If it does happen, I'm gonna lose my mind because I don't know. I don't know how we fixed that briefly, and then how what I just did would have broken it. For that matter. Can't help but notice a lot of errors here. Function in this group. Oh, yeah, I've seen that before. I'm just gonna clear the output. That fires off every now and then. I think there's a race condition in 2 of my like preload things. Though I thought those were always supposed to go in order from top to bottom, so I don't know why they would be sometimes having trouble finding each other and sometimes not. I also can't even test if that breaks anything because I don't have a cutscene in this demo area. How did I do the funny PS1 vertex moving? Oh, there is an open source shader I'm using. I don't remember the name of it. I think it's like PSX shader, but that'll get you there. Okay, so this stuff's not working. Yeah, this error is nothing. That's just the normal thing. Chat, I could use some water. We'll figure out what's going on with this when I get back. But I'm gonna take a break real quick. All right. There's also another shader running. I got it from the same exact place. If you track down the one shader, the other one should be next to it. Pardon me. It's using like a filter over like the viewport of the scene. But the wobble is a specific shader running on the player model itself. I think. I'm gonna spice the stream up a little bit, chat. Okay, now what did I do with my animation thing? Oh! That'll do it. Well, that's a nice and simple fix. Took a hot minute for some reason. Oh, I didn't. I guess I'll test that next. I don't know why I've been doing this just like one and done. Or like, Okay, there we go. Looks like things are still working. Can't tell if the player's walking or not. They're too wobbly. No, yeah, they definitely are. They have the noise update, the noise update in the OST. Which one did I pick tonight? Let me see. I think I might not, because I think this is the one that's like... Yeah, this one's the one that's just imitating the Gallant Goon playlist. Just got struck down in its prime. Oh yeah, I didn't go over here to see if this is still busted. Or got busted again. It's not busted. Gun is still working. You know, I haven't played since they added the noise in like explicitly, but oh, that doesn't fix that at all. Shoot. It's another bug we could look at as well tonight, I guess. The reset game doesn't clear out your equipped item. I played the fan mod of that, though. So I was... Sorry, I'm like so lost in thought right now. Edible hit me immediately. It's not true. Yeah, actually, hold on. I want to make a specific save as well. So we'll make a save that has the player currently equipped with the gun, and then we can test like the reverse scenario as well, and see if it's like properly loading that flag in and getting the animation set. I have my suspicions that it's probably busted. It's absolute cinema. Hell yeah. No, I haven't played it. I'd like to. Too many goddamn games out there. Even worse, too many good games out there. I haven't even played Anton Blast yet either. Did pick it up though. I don't know how that stacks up against Pizza Tower, but I know that people said it was pretty similar. Okay. So let us return to the title screen. Load this. Gun is held and loaded. But now we're going to unequip and return to title screen. I'm thinking that it's gonna not be loaded. Like, I think the problem is it's not, like, refreshing the status of that square up there, so it's just whatever it was. Oh no, I stand corrected. I can shoot it. It's equipped properly. Nice. Alright. Now, counterpoint, or we go to title screen and do a new game, I think it's gonna be broken. Okay, it's only broken in the sense the animation is not broken, but the equipped item is broken. And then we were seeing the same thing as well with loading from a save. So I think fixing it in one place should fix it in both places. This is just probably something that I have to like add to the reset game method. Yeah, I mean, this is just like a funky UI bug, not like it's actually breaking anything, but you know, it'd be better if it didn't. I haven't tested the game with a controller in a while. There's a chance that that could be borked as well. Okay. That's that. Yeah, I guess I should commit that. Let's do that. Yep, update player scene. Pistol ammo caught a stray there, but whatever. Yeah, and then getting the animation controller into the player and replacing all the uses. Cool. Okay. Oh wait, no. Before I do this, I wanted to check one more thing. I guess just the mention of the word animation tree. Yeah, so this one implicitly knows that it's an animation tree, so it's not working through this, but that's fine, because that's just there to, like, handle events. Yeah, this is all fine, because this is where this is supposed to be. That's where that's supposed to be. We're good. It's my anime code. Oh, my... It's coming along. I guess I did what I set out to do, it just didn't really have that much of an effect of cleaning the code up. Now, the changes we made to the weapon, I think, are a lot better. Especially because we don't have to, like, do all the find object calls that we were doing previously. Whoa, I hit caps at some point. Rework. Also, what's up, Epio? How you doing? Yeah, rework player animation to be managed via an animation manager class. Cool. Committed, pushed. What's next? Alright, let's take a look. Oh, these are like different... uh-oh. Is input handled condition is inside tree true, returning false. Huh? And that's in the viewport code. Not the walkway. And they have no code running on the viewports directly. Oh wait, yes I do. There's the shader code. Right, so this shader is running. I guess that's... There we go. Why did this fire off? I'm confused. this sounds like it's like related to input reading. Ugh, pardon me. Well, okay. This one I have control over, at least. This is my code, whereas that other stuff is just... Get Godot property value... Object dispose exception... Create from Godot object... Wait... Oh god... Where is the note data? Park main. Note pickup. So that itself is a note data. And something is trying to reference the note data, but it's already been disposed, so this error is getting thrown, I think. Or it's trying to get a property on the note data object. I'm not sure which. But I think starting from note data and moving outward is probably the way to go here. Yeah. So, what the heck? Oh yeah, I have this like clone method in here. Oh man. Oh, right. Menu note. So that could be happening in here. But this I don't even think makes sense because we wouldn't call this until... I don't really know where this gets called, actually. Well, whatever, that's fine. We can leave that there. Oh, wait. Okay, so note pickup. No, what? Oh, there's a thing inside of this that's, yeah. Right, okay, yeah, this is the pickup area. But yeah, so it's got a reference to its parent object, so, like, this script could not be running if the parent wasn't there, right? Like, I don't think that would work. This I don't think has a reference downward, right? It's just, yeah, it's its own thing. Right, okay. Man, I hate that it doesn't go back, like, to the exact place you were. Yeah, so that thing references, like, this object. What, I guess, Yeah, so we don't need to worry about it in here, I think. You know what? Let's just litter this with debug codes because I don't know exactly where things are going wrong here. Or is it the animation event handler? So I could see this could be potentially one place where this would happen. Like if this fired off, like if something else fired off and like deleted the note data before you got to this part, maybe. But no, but you would have, since that's a parent object of where this script is running, that couldn't possibly ever be the case, and likewise it wouldn't not be initiated yet, so it's not even that, like that couldn't be the problem either, I think. It's weird. Note reader, I guess. But no, this only happens when you actually like open up a note. I'm really glad that, and I don't know how else it would work, but I'm really glad that like that's just a parameter and not like some property that's just hanging out like any of these other things over here. Yeah, we can ignore this class. Same goes for this. I don't know why Note Reader and Note Status UI both have like a start reading. Oh, I guess it just calls into itself. There's a reason for that somewhere. I don't. Oh, right. One of them's a listener for the like the UI. The other one's like the logical piece that's managing like updating the UI. That might actually be better as one class. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't think it matters really at the end of the day. Kind of would just be like a class that's twice as bloated if I merge them together. They don't really work too closely in tandem to the point where I could remove like extra calls or anything like that. Add note button. So here is where that init would be getting called. No, wait, this is a different one. Oh, well, we already got that though. Yeah. Cool. So I got that where I want it. I will in fact be playing Disco Elysium tomorrow. We're like about halfway through day 4, so we may or may not finish day 4 tomorrow. If I keep playing for like 6-hour chunks, we will, but I shouldn't be doing that. It's very irresponsible. Pick up current note. I'm gonna put that one here. Oh, this is player interact. And then on Tuesday we'll be playing whatchamacallit, Resident Evil 3 remake. Everybody's favorite game. Okay, so that should cover that. I don't think this is going to be a place where this would be happening, but whatever. Yeah, I feel like... No, yeah, a lot more things would break if this were, like, actually throwing an exception here. Just rather 6 possible endings. Cool beans. It seems like there's a lot of variance in, the way certain conversations play out based on what your build is and which dialogue trees you decide to go down. Which, I mean, If it didn't have that, then there's not much else in the game, so... Other than the writing, which I do like a lot. And that's probably, like, the most contentious point about the game. I don't know if that was in the song or whatever, it sounded like someone was over there. Alright, I think this will cover us wherever the hell it is. Wherever the hell this is happening. Before I wipe all of this stuff out, because I don't know what a lot of these are. This has to be like the same error, essentially, but I don't know what the hell... I haven't seen that before. Yeah, the note data one is just the same issue we've been seeing. This is also... This is a warning, not an error, but... I'm gonna copy that. That was me. Nice. Excellent meme. Alright. Got it in my error text document. Boom, 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 boom. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, I'm just trying to trigger the error. So the error should still happen because all I added were just debug statements, but hopefully now... Oh no, because it happens over there. Right, okay, I think we tried to do this before. Oh, but I should see, like, not, Yeah, I feel like if one of those errors went off, it would, like, I would see, like, the begin, but not the end. Maybe? Oh, also, I should see... does this error happen if I load into the scene directly? As, like, the first scene? There's definitely potential for a lot more errors to go on, with that, but it looks like it worked though. Like, I understand this error, I just can't tell where it's happening, you know? Like, it does appear to be, like, somewhere, like, where I'm calling note data dot something. So I guess let's go back to the note data itself, because maybe it's doing it to itself. I don't know. I'm mildly annoyed right now. There we go. Yeah, I mean, like, the scene should not end until this operation finishes, but I don't know. Maybe that's what's going on here? I'm not really sure. There's nothing else in the actual note data, so that does make sense. Oh yeah, I should see if the new, like, latest Godot will fix this. So, like, if you're doing GDScript and you have a string array as a parameter, you can give it a hint to make it a multi-line text in the editor. This is how you're supposed to do it in C#, but It just doesn't work. You can see right here, this is not a multi-line string. It does work on a single string though. Like if I were to put a here, I'll just show it. Export property hint multi-line text. Let's make a parameter called XYZ. Having said that, I can put character turn new line like characters in there, and then it'll parse through properly. But yeah, see, this is properly a multi-line. I tested it. I made like a GD script thing, and then made the array of strings like multi-line with the same hint, and it did work. So don't know what's up with that, but again, I haven't upgraded Godot in a little while, so maybe the new versions have actually fixed that. Yeah, I guess we just want to run it. I don't know what the hell else is referencing any property on the note data. Especially at the beginning, like when the scene first loads. Like, what on earth? Okay, how about... I don't know, would this even work? I feel like it won't work. Just notice your channel name? Oh yeah! Yeah, I got reported apparently. Or at least I think they got reported. I'm not even sure if it was like some automated mechanism, but the way that Twitch worded the thing, it sounded like someone had reported it, they reviewed it and said, yes, this is inappropriate. I have filed an appeal around it. It is still pending. We'll see. Okay, I don't even know if this exception like is functioning the way I think it is. Alright, you know what? Hold on. Godot. Object disposed exception. Can't find. Sad indeed. I'm so very confused by what is going on with this. It has to be the note pickup. Like, there's no way it's not. Oh wait, what if I didn't, Okay, I did save, though. Because it only happens when you enter the room. Like, if it was, like, going on in any of the other scripts I just put code in, like, I would feel like it definitely would happen all the time, because those ones run in every room, because there's, like, stuff related to your UI objects and other like globals that do that thing. Discard these changes. Did I finish Tenchu? We beat Rikimaru's campaign, but I would like to play more of it, so we're gonna play through the other character, I forget her name, Ayame, there we go. I just got to the credits and then called it a night. And then there is a third character that you unlock after that. It'll be fun to see. Hell yeah. That might have been the case for the first one as well. I don't know if there was like a different campaign. I only played as Ayame in the first one. But I don't know. That one, the last level in the first game was a lot more frustrating than the second game. And I just didn't want to play it again. Honestly, the first game had a lot more like moments where it was just like frustrating rather than like fun or clever. So the wacky thing about this is if it's something on either the note pickup or the note data, it's like it's not stopping itself. What calls this anyway? Player status does this on collect note. Okay, yeah, so that's... This gets called in multiple places. Oh no, that's the decompilation. So yeah, that's the player interact, calling collect note. Like, none of that is happening on startup, because this is all update loop stuff, so it's definitely not that. Ah, man. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just the note data itself or the note pickup object around it, because it couldn't be anything else. Can't censor. Hey, what's up, Prince? How you doing? A lot of people popping in tonight. It's cool. Glad y'all are enjoying my, very disorganized, random bug hunt / code refactoring night. I also just played some Chatter's game for like, I don't know, that probably wasn't even 5 minutes. I wasn't in there too long, but it's a cool game. Oh no, this doesn't matter. Why am I in here? Oh, okay, here's what we can do. Let's just not even run any of this. It will break code for sure, but maybe this just resolves things. I'm a little afraid to edit that more broadly, like take out the parameter, because I feel like that might screw up every instance of the note pickup. I guess there's only one of them, so maybe I'm not worrying for nothing here. Okay, so it's still errored. I think this will be okay, but I'm not sure about that. Oh yeah, I can always roll back everything, like if I just close Godot entirely and then have my repo roll itself back. Park main. Let's see you error now. Oh shit. Yep, I suppose that's fair. Let's look at our diff. Not seeing any changes, or any scenes changed at all, as a result of me just taking that parameter out. That's concerning, but whatever. Oh, no error. Okay. Interesting. So, just having that object there causes this error. What? Why? So under itself, this script having a reference to this object is creating this null error for some reason. Very strange stuff. Yeah, undo that. I wonder if I, like, take that out of the ready method, maybe that is better? Like, if I do a thing where, like, on the first update frame, I do all that initialization, if that would fix... No, because that's not the problem. It's erroring, like, even before that. That's so weird. Why is it doing that? I'm the gazebo. Take me to Park, Maine. Oh, shit, now it probably is null. It's gonna be, like, correctly... Oh, wait, no, what? No, it just went away? Bullshit. But how, though? It doesn't even have the reference to the thing. Oh, maybe because it doesn't have the reference to the thing? Oh, shit. Maybe. What's up, Goon? What's up, GF? Saw you change your name? Yeah, not by my choice. What happened? Seemingly I got reported. Twitch said, "Wow, that sounds really inappropriate," and then forced me to change it when I signed back, or when after signing me out. Okay, so the error is back now. Okay, so it is actually, like, having that assignment to that object is causing this error to happen. Oh, I took out the ready call on the other one. Dang it. Retroactively canceled. Yeah, so I filed an appeal, like, explaining, like, hey, like, you can literally just look at my, like, username and see that, or look at my account and see that, like, I've made this account and have not changed my username in 7 years. No, wait, no, more than that? Since 2017. So, like, I understand there's, like, the slang term or whatever, but, like, it's not my intent in any way. You guys know I explain it all the time because people are like, haha, Goon, and I'm like, no. It's very unfortunate. But, yeah. So we'll see what happens with that. But it's been... That happened on Wednesday, and I immediately filed the appeal there. But if I can't get it back, whatever. It's not the end of the world. It's pure nonsense if so, though, because was saying earlier, like, I was looking for, like, other channels that had the word Goon in them, and there's, like, a, like, decently, not like a big streamer number of followers, but, like, someone that didn't just, like, make an account and has, like, you know, no followers or whatever, anything like that. It's called Goon Jar, and I'm like, alright, you're gonna say my name's inappropriate, what the fuck is that? That was inappropriate because of the word Goon, yeah. Mr. Goofenwatt. Yeah. At the very least, in the interim, I did not want to, like, provoke conflict or anything by, like, doing something that's, like, skirting the rules, you know? As wild, were you pissed? Not really. I'm just annoyed more than anything. Mr. Guchin watched? Someone said that in Discord. Chat, stop giving me ideas. That's kind of good. I don't know if Twitch would be happy about it or not. Mr. Ghoul and watch. It could do that. Could do Mr. Minion and watch. That'd be so stupid. We're just thinking of like other synonyms for Goon. No. It wasn't like Nintendo being like, oh, what the hell is this? No. It was specifically labeled it, or like the it's not a ban because I wasn't like I didn't spend any time unable to get on Twitch or anything like that. I just had to change my username before I could sign in. So I don't know what you call that. Like ban is maybe the right word, but like they banned the name, not me. But yeah, the specific citing was like it's sexual content or whatever. And again, I'm not complete, like, I understand that is slang now that does sound rather inappropriate. That is just, like, provably not what I was going for when I named myself this. Just a vastly unfortunate situation. Oh my god, so one of my coworkers randomly shared one day, there was like a word that she had just learned about, and she's like, oh, this means like when a word like which used to have an inappropriate meaning over time just due to like reuses of it in language has become inappropriate. One example of such a thing is the term raw dogging it. People just say that now as in, you know, I'm going in hot, I'm just doing it, as opposed to what raw dogging used to mean. I have basically experienced the reverse of this, where my username completely innocent, and suddenly now it means a whole other thing. Can you explain it to me? I'm not gonna explain the textbook definition of what the slang term means, but you can probably find it. Although honestly, it sounds like I'm encouraging people to Google it. It is something that is sexually inappropriate or like sexual related, but it's just slang, you know. But yeah, glitzy is another one too. I think that was the one that my coworker mentioned when she told me the word. Oh, yeah, but that's a good point though. Yeah, glizzy never meant, or at least I don't know. Maybe somewhere in the use of the word glizzy, it meant a penis, but to the best of my knowledge. What the hell was I doing? It's got me talking about my username and I'm going in circles over here. I guess I could probably, I don't know. Explaining what gooning is a very graphic like description. I don't know, maybe there is a non-graphic way to say it, but whatever. Urban Dictionary is your friend. There we go. Yeah, don't Google what gooning is, but go to Urban Dictionary. They'll explain it. Why the hell is this causing a problem? So literally, if I leave this thing null, it's fine. Okay, I have a really stupid way to fix this. Correct. There you go. Chat has said it. I don't know why I'm being like so, not even mysterious, just like corporate about it? No, I don't know what the hell the word I'm looking for is. Alright. New plan, chat. Note pickup. Get parent. Yes. Note data. But yeah, just don't even export this. Note data equals get parent as note data. Boom. Problem solved. Afraid of Goon. Goon shy. Not to be a pedant, but I will say, Prince, I do believe your definition is very slightly off, because what you have described, I believe, is edging, whereas that last little bit you said there, I don't think that is part of Goon. I honestly don't know for certain. I'm not a expert on the kids are using for slang nowadays. All I know is that I didn't know. Like, I don't know exactly when it, like, was first used as a term or whatever, but, like, I didn't know for a while after, like, most people were commonly using it what the hell it meant. My fiance had to explain it to me, and I was like, that's hilarious. She thought I named my channel that for that reason, because she didn't realize how long I had my Twitch account. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me if it did just mean the exact same thing, but they just made a new term for it, so I could be mistaken. Okay, yeah. So this won't have a direct reference, but it will pull it in. Let's see if we still get the error. It's weird that it's an issue now. Yeah, I mean, the slang is fairly recent, and again, I don't think it was like an automated system that caught me. Like, Twitch didn't suddenly update, like, do an update where it's like, oh, the term goon is now, a banned word or whatever. It wasn't like that. I think it was like someone saw it and was like, oh, that sounds gross. And then reported me, and then Twitch looked at it and said, oh yeah. With, you know, no context of like, that's not it, etc., etc. I'm going in a loop again. But the more important thing is, I believe we fixed our problem, and I think I actually fixed a different problem that I have not looked into yet, wherein it doesn't properly save which notes you picked up. I'm going to make two saves. I want to make a save in here, but I also want to make a save in a different room. Oh god, please don't fall out of the thing. There we go. What is that? F2 or F3? F3. Then return to menu. I want to test this in multiple different ways. Help you win the dispute? Thanks. I did, yeah. You have to provide like a explanation of, you know, why you're appealing things. I wrote a few paragraphs of just like, hey, like, it's number one, I've had this account for a really long time. Number two, like, this was my intent. Did not mean it to mean what it means now. And then I also, probably the least effective part of my argument, as I pointed out, there's like other, like, decently sized channels that make prominent use of the word goon. Mr. Watch. Hey, what's up, Int? How's it going? I did also, yeah, mention the origin and that it's like a portmanteau between like a mobster henchman, a goon, and the Nintendo character Mr. Game & Watch. So I've covered all my bases as best as possible. Hopefully the person that reads that appeal does not just like immediately be like, oh, this is like 4 paragraphs, fuck this guy, deny. Okay, we got some errors. Don't know what that's about. Oh yeah, this is that same thing. Okay, I think this is happening when we save and or load. I'm not sure which. Or maybe just going to the title screen. Let's load the other one. No, wait, I loaded the same one twice. Damn it. Load this one. Do we have the map? Oh, wait, we don't have the map. We have a note. Okay, we do have the note, though. It did load it in. So I've been a bit busy. My engine finally is happening as expected. Nice. Cool, cool. Alright, well there's that. If I can read the note, yep, it still works. Oh, but more importantly, if I go back to title screen and then do a new game, do I still have the note? I don't. Nice. Yes. Oh, it's just a couple errors. You'll get around that easily, Int. Okay, now we have the memo. I can read it. Cool. Alright, that data stuff seems to be working just fine. I think we might have some bugs with our map stuff, but I don't know for certain. Let's test it. Wait, what the hell did I miss in the... Oh, the door is locked still. Damn it. Okay, yeah. Actually, that's fine, though. We can just clear out this room. I want to test a lot of different stuff status-wise with the map and returning to title screen. Although those debugger errors might actually just explain the whole issue. It's like crashing somewhere. Okay, we'll do a normal save, and then we'll do a debug save. As usual. F3. And then not escape, hit enter, go back here, check it from the entrance, data's still good. Actually, I'm less worried about this and more worried about, like, the data not getting reset when I start a new game, so let's do that real quick. It seems to be working. Okay, hold up. Stress tested here. Maybe I did fix this bug and I just forgot. Okay, yeah, this room is not suddenly cleared out, so we're good on that front. Okay, now let's... Oops, wrong menu. Go back here. Now we'll load in the data from here. And hopefully it loads... It does load the status in. Okay, cool. Never mind, I guess things are working. Aside from whatever the hell this is, but you know, that's perhaps a battle for another day. Yes, so update the note pickup prefab there. Oh, I don't need this change. I can undo this one. Just the debug line, you know. That's good, that's good, that's good. Okay, push all this stuff. I mean, maybe we can try to hunt down the is inside tree thing. Oh, wait, we can fix that other bug, I think, the equipment animation thing. How would I do that? Actually, I think I just gotta call that same thing, but or the item thing. Where's player status? So when we call the teardown thing in here, we just need to if equipped weapon's not null, we can call the refresh UI thing on it. Pardon me. Oh, but I'll need to get the player inventory to call that. Damn it. Okay. Oh, reset game. Here we go. I mean, I guess on reset game we can afford to make a lookup call, right? I mean, unless the thing we're calling it from has access to the inventory, but I don't think it will. Dude, I can't type. No, ah, God. What? Oh, underscore instance. Oh, am I not able to get that? What the hell? Oh, I misspelled it. Oh, shoot. War. You know what? It should just not be in the item class. Or maybe it should. Yeah, because it's for any item. I guess that's acceptable. Well, no, why don't I just have a refresh inventory UI method in player inventory? Oh, wait. I think we don't even need to call this anymore. Oh no, nobody calls this. Well, that's certainly, certainly something there. Using these dirty flags is kind of, No, we do need it, because otherwise it will, like, do a bunch of extra processing on the UI there. Like, each frame, it selectively skips over stuff that doesn't, It's ridiculous they made change your name. What can you do? God, there's so much code in here. So update equip UI. It's called from sync inventory. Oh, okay. I don't know what to do with this. So player inventory is where it calls it from. I think this should just tune in and hang out whatever your username is. Well, thanks. Like I said, yeah, it's not the end of the world by any means, so it's whatever. It's not like I can't stream or anything. Does this... Wait, this returns false. Why do we want that? Oh, because otherwise it'll decrement the number of uses in the item. Okay. So yeah, I was wondering if I should make this logic only happen like when the item actually gets used, but we don't want that actually. Although you didn't do anything inappropriate at all. This is true, but you know, it's just the way it is. Over censorship. I'm not gonna. I don't think that's like I get how it looks. Like if you're just like looking at it and seeing that, so like hopefully like my appeal will make sense and they'll be like, okay, I get that. Put them back in. But there's a chance that they just see it as like, okay, well, like we don't really care about the context. Like people are gonna see your username without context. Like, I could definitely understand, like, if that's the angle they take, but... the only hypocrisy in any of it is the fact that, like, if they do reject my appeal, and, like, the random channels I mentioned, like, you know, aren't similarly, like, forced to change name or whatever, like, that's just kind of them picking and choosing, but, I mean... I'm not expecting them to have some, like, global filter for the term Goon and, like, find every username that's like that, but, like, if they are enforcing rules separately, and there's certainly plenty of instances where Twitch has done that for other streamers that are far more high profile than I am, because, you know, just chilling, doing stuff casually here. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm probably chill about it because I don't know how this ends yet. The appeal's still pending. But, like I said, at the end of the day, even if they're like, nope, fuck you, I'll be like, okay, whatever. That sucks that I can't use the username I want, but it's fine. Mr. G and Watch? Yeah, I can do that, and I can still change it again, like, that should be fine too. It wouldn't be, like, an issue, I would imagine. What was I doing? Oh, right, I need to, wait, this goes through player interact as well? Oh no, I clicked into player interact when I meant to go to player status, that's what happened. Right, so I think this is why there's the bug with, like, when you go to quit to menu and then go back in and it still says you have something equipped. It's because of this, I think. I'm redacting over here while I walk. What's up, Static Haze? How are you doing? Chilling. How am I tonight? I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. I've already like cleaned up my code a lot from where we started in stream. I haven't really like we fixed a couple of little bugs, but we haven't like really done anything major in terms of actual changes to the game right now. Just getting myself teed up for an easier time as we add more features on in the future is basically kind of the theme of tonight. Work on the game, working on the game. Okay, so if I just call this refresh item UI thing from here, I think that's good. And then I need to call that on myself in player UI or player inventory. Yeah, so we don't want to do this, but it's where the thing that calls this outside of it we need to call refresh, I think. Oh, come on. That was weird that that got me to like exactly one line above, even with the wrong parentheses, because this variable happened to be named that. Yeah, because worst case scenario, if we're calling this like when we don't need to, it's not gonna like, the UI won't be wrong, it'll just incur some extra processing power. But it should only be for one frame, so it doesn't really matter. Am I doing RE3 Remake next? I am indeed. That will definitely be a one stream, because that game is quite short. But yeah, Tuesday will be when that is. And then we'll do Village, and then 4 Remake. And then I will have to play Gaiden because there's no way we're not dying like 7 more times across those 3 games. Did that game dirty with how short it is? I'm with you on that one. I'm one of the freaks that actually had fun with Resident Evil not Resistance. No, yeah, the Resistance, that's what it's called. But it also is just like such a slap in the face to like get that instead of like a fully fleshed out 3 remake. Should have been a DLC. They could have actually like completely fixed all of the ill will that people had against them if they just made a DLC, like, you know, take another year. That's a big ask, because I know, like, that shit's not free. Like, your production cycle's not free, and if you charged for it as like a paid DLC, people would definitely be pissed, because it would look like them selling you half the game and then selling you half of it later. Like, I guess what I'm saying is I understand how it got to where it is, but... Oh, sorry, you're saying it should have been a DLC for 2 Remake. Now, that's an interesting thing. I've heard people say that before. I don't know where I land on that. I think that that's not a terrible proposition. I think people will still be disappointed because, like, ultimately, I mean, like... I feel like a lot of fans of the original 3 feel this way, at least. Like, that game itself is a little, like, content-starved compared to, like, most other Resident Evils. But it doesn't have to be that way. They could have fleshed it out more. It's not even half a game for 60 bucks. No, it released for 60 bucks. But yeah, no, definitely, like, definitively not worth the money, but I don't know. We'll get into it more when we play it on Tuesday. I have a lot of thoughts about that game. Also, I was memeing... I was talking to my buddy, another streamer by the name of Starlight Pumpkins. He asked, like, oh, how did you get banned? And I'm like, it's those toxic Resident Evil fans. I said something positive about Resident Evil 3 Remake, and then there was just a mass reporting wave on me when I was playing 2 Remake last week. Because that was literally like the last... that night, that stream finished just fine. Next day, I think it was like during lunch, I went in to just see who was streaming or whatever, and it's like, your username has been reported, you gotta change it. And like, what the hell? Yeah, I think this will just work, and I don't need to mess with anything else. Oh, wait, no, I need to get the... Yeah. Use item, we gotta update, gotta go update it everywhere again. That's so weird the way that works. I forgot why I did that. Little guy in my channel picture. Does it look weird or something? If they also took issue with that when they reviewed the like report or whatever, that's hilarious that they didn't make me change it. He be gooning? No, he's doing his bell attack. You ever played Smash? Yeah, that's all good there. Uh-huh, sure, JK. The fact that I'm like giggling in response to this makes me like sound guilty. Like I did actually mean for it to be whatever. Alright, I'm very happy about this change if it actually fixes the problem. There's a chance that this could actually just break everything, but hopefully that doesn't happen. I'm gonna do a proper boot from the title screen. Just fucking with you. Oh, I know. I figured I probably missed a class or two there. The green juice, it got us. Classic. I gotta rename stuff. We don't have, like, concepts for items yet. Actually, no, we do, actually. Never mind. Forgot about that. We're gonna have, like, an energy drink type thing for our healing items. Seems good, or seems goon. Check the viewer list. No staff, we're safe. Scatter, everybody. No, clearly whoever is reviewing my appeal is going to watch every minute of every stream I've done forever before responding. That's why they haven't gotten back to me yet. Alright, we need to go get the weapon. Yeah, it's always watching. No, that's true too. I get the gun. I need to really add like a pickup animation so I know when I'm stopping to pick something up. Alright, I gotta equip the gun. Shoot the gun. Unequip the gun. Works. Go in a different room with the gun. Still works. Go in the random room that kept breaking with the gun. Still works. It's the new 3D Mario. It is indeed. Chad, you ever hear of a game called Mario Isekai? I think that's what it's called, at least. It's like a fucking... It's like a fan-made 3D Mario game that's also like a gacha simulator. Yeah. Looking. I think that's the name of it, I'm not sure. If we have textures in the inventory, still it's looking better. Has been done as well. Thanks. Yeah, there is actually something here. We're not in like debug land anymore. Now these are all textures that I've just grabbed because they're CC0, but you know. Now, I don't know if it knows what this is, and he's really excited to hear me talk about it, or if he's, like, if I've blown his mind by mentioning that this exists. I really shouldn't have, like, mentioned this random stupid gacha game. I don't... Okay, it is gacha, but, like, I don't think you can put money into it. Maybe you can. I hope you can't. So I feel like it's shady business, potentially. Oof, okay, well that just didn't load. That's a problem. That also just didn't load. Oh. Yep. Let me fix that real quick. think I can do this also. Oh god, but there won't be a player. Oh, this is messed up. Just downloading your game on... downloading the game on the Switch right now. God, can you imagine if they let that on the Switch? This fan-made Mario game. Be awesome. I mean, wait, did they port Palworld to the Switch? I'm curious now. Okay, I think what we actually want to do here is not call unequip weapon, because that's going to rely on the player existing, and he's just not going to exist, period. So, be a really good prank. Do a dev stream and then pretend super early and just crash, then boot again to get the actual complete game. Be awesome. I like your idea, but it'd take a lot to orchestrate. Yeah, wait a second. The player inventory... Okay, this is not a concern here. But we do need... The problem is that it thinks equipped weapon is not null. So that's why other things are getting out of sync in this process. I guess I can just do this equals null. I don't even need to check. Also, when I call this... Wait, what? Oh, this isn't a static... Oh my god. Thought we were in a static method this whole time. And then data state... Oh, there we go. Nope, you're in a static haze. Seemingly so. This is gonna be really silly if this actually just fixes everything. Oh, right, I did that in the wrong order. Load my last save. Okay, it's got the weapon equipped. I'm gonna go between screens because it might be persisting something on the data layer, or it might not be doing that if I don't do that. Okay, now new game. Seeing those errors, but those have been here. We're solved. We're cured. We got it. That took me a stupid amount of time to fix, chat, for such, especially how simple it was to fix. I was like trying to build new infrastructure for something, and it's like, no, you just have exactly what you need to call already here, you're just not calling it. Yeah, otherwise things seem to be working just fine. If I unequip and go to a scene, does it... Oh, that's a problem that I don't think was here previously. It must not be, like, saving whether it's equipped or whatever. Whoa. Oh. That's probably why. It doesn't save that you get rid of the weapon. Okay, well that's a simple fix at least. So just else, Jesus fucking Christ. Wait, no. What? Okay, you know what? There's a simple way to solve this. Oh, but then I also need to set it null if none of those matched. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Simple as that. Ah, this fucking clown music. How much music we have left? Holy moly, we got a lot of... Okay, we're not even, like, remotely close to the end of the soundtrack. Alright, load me in, it equipped the weapon, excellent. Oh, don't save. Eh. Weapon is unequipped, go in here. Yay, it didn't re-equip. Alright, but if I... But is the reverse true? Seemingly so. Remotely close is a good oxymoron. I'm with you. I like it. Cool, yeah, I think we're good here. Alright, only one more test though. Cool. Yep. Hello, Mr. Redacted, how goes it? What's up, Ninja? How you doing? I'm doing well. It goes pretty well. Chad, I don't really want to start another thing right now. I think we might switch gears to a game. Love redaction streamers. Found my old SP, hell yeah. Let me commit that code first. How do I even word this? I guess I just fixed like all inconsistencies with yeah, fixed inconsistencies with player inventory UI and equipped weapon state. It's a very confusing commit message, whatever. Play Wario Land 4, my greatest achievement. Hell yeah. Dude, okay, we played Wario Land, was it Super Mario Land 3, the first Wario Land, on stream a while ago. My intent was to keep playing all of the Wario Land games, ending, of course, with Game and Wario. But y'all didn't even know this fucking game existed, did you? It's a Wii U exclusive. Anyway, I don't know where that what happened to that, but it's gonna be a minute until we get back to that. Somewhere around my desk? Hell yeah. Oh, you lost the charging cable. Man, my SP doesn't charge anymore, unfortunately. One of the only remaining Wii U exclusives? True. Alright. I think that's gonna do it for the dev part of stream tonight. Hang tight though, chat. I think we're gonna play some indie games. There is a new Haunted PS1 demo disc that came out. It's actually almost been like a full month it's been out, and we haven't played it yet, which is just a travesty. You guys know I love that stuff. That Game of Wario was WarioWare. Yeah, they're cool too. Yeah, GG's for tonight on the game. We got some bugs fixed, we got some code restructured. I think we're in a good state. let's get those gears switched, shall we?